My check, my check. How you guys doing, huh? Welcome in, eh? I always like to start the stream doing a mic check because, that is basically a thing that is ingrained in my brain now, eh? But hello, everybody. How you guys doing, huh? You guys doing good? I hope that everybody's doing good. Welcome in, eh? Today, I decided to do another test stream, mostly because I'm not so sure if last stream was... Well, I mean, I believe it went just as smooth as it should have. So I believe this is gonna be another smooth stream, hopefully. Let me drink some water. There we go. It seems that my internet is still doing a little bit of a weird thing when it comes to like upload speed. But it's not so much the upload speed, but more so the latency. I did some tests, and it seems like my latency, my upload latency, is a little bit up, around the 350 something milliseconds. So it seems like some packets are being lost due to the fact that there's a lot of buffer bloat, I believe it's called. So that sucks. So my internet is often pretty much weakly, as people often say. I mean, that's one way to call it. Sometimes that is on the green, sometimes that is on the red. There's too much going on, so I'm not too sure what's gonna go down. It may be also the fact that there's a lot of web source thingies. I'm not so sure. That may be also a factor, but I'm not so sure. But overall, I hope that this stream will be steady, or at least as steady as it should be, or as it could be. I don't know. We'll see. But aside from that, and aside from that, I'm doing pretty good. So I hope that everybody is doing good as well. And yeah, I decided to continue to go on with the Cybil mod for Silent Hill, mostly because I don't want to play anything new just yet. I want to stick with games that I know fairly well until I either get permission from the ophthalmologist to have my second surgery or to get new glass prescriptions. So if everything goes well, then I will have new glasses with less zoom or whatever it's called. I'm not so sure how it is called in English, but they're gonna be way slimmer and way fragile, actually, now that I think about it. But yeah, my eyes are getting better these days. I did a checkup last Friday, like this past Friday, and my eyes are recovering fairly well. I mean, better than expected, supposedly. I went from having like 5 diopters down to like 4.5, or like 4 and a little bit like less than half. So that's pretty good. So if my eyes keep getting, better and better as days go by, even if I don't get to have my glasses prescribed in the next week, the more that it goes down, the better, because that means that my eyesight will have better results over time. So that is nice. So good news are in the horizon, as people often say. So that is pretty good. Yippee! So that is nice. That is a cause for celebration. We do a yippee. There we go. And right now, I'm not so sure if the thingy that says that we're going on ads is active right now. It should be active. I'm still gonna keep my phone here so that I can see whenever we're gonna go on an ad break, whenever that may happen. So here we go. It should be loading now. There we go. Now I have it now. Plus, I also gotta keep an eye on any redeemables that may happen. I've been thinking about assigning a sound effect or like a video thingy that plays on screen whenever there's like a redeemable thingy, because more often than not, for example, with the water redeem, there's no sound at all. There's only like a thingy on the activity feed showing. So I should assign a sound effect to that so that I won't miss it. Regardless if I get my glasses or not, because that's just a thing that we often should do, as people often say. So everything is going good, I think. So without any more delays, I should get the thing ready. Now that I have time to do so. I still have my chat overlay over here, which I think I may keep, because getting to read chat on a phone is not the most comfy thing. So even though it will quote unquote obstruct my view of the game, of any game, having like an overlay in which I can read chat on my screen is quite handy. So I think that I will keep it. So let's see. What else can I do in the meantime? Well, actually nothing. Okay, let me open up the game so that we can play the game, because that's the thing that everybody should do. Also, I should do a little bit of a test now that I think about it, so that I can get to see if the chat from YouTube on the YouTube side of things is actually working. Hold on. Test. There we go. That should do it. Okay, do we have a test in the chat? Yeah, test. It's not only a test, but it is test plus. Yippee. Okay, YouTube chat works. Beep boop, beep boop, boop, beep boop, beep boop, boop. I love the song, especially the part that goes beep boop, beep boop, boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. The part that goes. There we go. I have to pronounce every consonant so that I won't miss any. I love that part. I gotta pronounce both the T's and the D's and the whatevers. And the whatevers. There we go. My R's and my T's and my D's. It's a thing that I'm actively working on, so that I won't be like what is this guy saying, Anyways, let me boot up the game so that we can enjoy everything and anything. So there we go. Let me change the screen so that you guys can see everything. It should work, I think. I don't know if you guys can see or hear anything. It should work right now. I'm not so sure why it isn't. There we go. Now, do we have sound? That is the question of the decade. Actually, forgot that I have the patch that lets you boot up the game straight to the thingy. Okay, we have sound. So that is pretty good. Also, let me put the thing over here. There we go. Let me open up this thing. And have the chat right here. Let me also close Spotify. Or not so much close it. Let me just stop it. Not so sure if I'm gonna have a BRB moment in my stream. So I gotta keep a close eye on things. There we go. Silent Hill at 60 FPS, everybody. I love to see it. We love to see it. Do you guys love to see it? I do. Plus, we have the Cybil mod. Yippee! Check it out. Check it out, yo. One thing that I've been thinking about is what I can actually get. because I'm not so sure if the gas station is close by. I also gotta see if I can find the 811 or whatever it's called, or whatever is it called. It is called. Yeah, it is called. There we go. I'm not so sure. There it goes, OBS again. Losing connection. I hope that it regains connection soon enough. I also should ask my fellow streamers if they have been missing connections and so on and so forth with OBS. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it is just my internet. My internet. I don't remember if there's anything extra that I can get over there. Do you guys remember where the 811 or the 711 ripoff thingy is? I do not remember anything. I do remember that the church is close by. And another thing that I should have in mind is the fact that I'm not so sure if the game is gonna crash. I am kind of certain that they fixed this, but oh, here we go. I knew that there was something over here. I'm fairly certain that they fixed this, but in the ye old days of the first iteration of Duck Station, Silent Hill used to crash whenever you get to the church. Oh, hello. Because the game cannot properly render the church. Hold on. Yeah, the game cannot properly render the church. With all the widescreen hacks and whatever. So I hope, I sincerely hope, look at that guy, that the game won't crash, because otherwise I will have to disable everything and anything. Which is not so much of a bother as it may sound. That guy. But you know, I don't want to do that. It is a little bit of a bother, but not so much that I can be like, yo. Especially going yo. So the gas station should be past this place. There's also the church, but I don't wanna go to Sunday school just yet. Which is funny because today is Sunday, you know, so it is kind of proper. Right? Did OBS reconnect in the end? I'm not so sure. It did it? I hope that it did. I think it did. OBS. Oh, there we go. Yeah, OBS did reconnect. There we go. Hi, Dominic. How you doing? Welcome in. How is you doing? Look at this dog. Today I'm gonna show you how this dog, he minds so good. He minds you. And he minds me. He minds everybody. How you doing, Dominic? Welcome in. I just started the playthrough again. Well, not from the beginning, but you know what I mean. I just started the game. So you didn't miss much. Just OBS disconnecting and reconnecting. But yeah, how you doing, Dominic? How is you today? You're doing well. I'm glad that you're doing well. I'm doing quite well as well. I'm glad that I can see the chat, the overlay, a little bit clearer. So I might not need the text-to-speech voice thingy soon enough. Okay, moment of truth, everybody. Will the game crash? I hope. The game often crashes whenever you enter the church while using enhancements in the Duck Station. I hope that they fixed it. So here we go. Yep, the game crashed. So this is something that often happens in Duck Station whenever there's like enhancements, which I'm not so sure what exactly causes it. I believe it is the widescreen hack, but I'm not so sure. Let me just there we go. Let me go back to church and hopefully that'll fix the thing. I may need to skip the cutscene. We all know how it goes, so I'm not so sure that's that is a miss, you know. But for anybody playing or for anybody seeing this stream and being like, "Huh, I didn't know that in Silent Hill you play as the cop." No, this is not how it usually goes. Let me just. Nope, the game crashes. Okay, so they haven't really fixed this. Nerf this. They haven't really fixed this thing, eh? Hold on. I can fix it. I hope. Let's see. Let's see. Also, gotta drink some water. You guys are not missing much. But yeah, the game does crash on indexation whenever there's like a widescreen thingy. Oh, but oh man, why are you so intent on using widescreen? Well, why wouldn't I not? Why wouldn't I? There we go. I love my widescreenness. I love the wideness of everything. There we go. Okay, the game should reload now. And my assumption it is that it is the widescreen thingy. It may not be. So let me do this just now. We. It may also be the 60 FPS. It may also be the upscaling. It may also be the non-dithering thingy. It may be the true color thingy. I don't know. It may be a combination of everything. You're doing well. I'm glad that you're doing well. Did I say already that I'm glad that you're doing well? Well, I'm glad that you're doing well. I'm glad that you're doing well. Let's see. Whoop. How long was I not connected? No, I don't think it is. I don't think it is the widescreen thing yet. It may not even be that. I really wish to believe that it is not the Cybil mod that is crashing the game, right? So let's try that again. If that doesn't work, I will try to render the game at native resolution. And if not, then I will try to either overclock the virtual CPU of the PS1, or maybe I will get rid of the 60 FPS patch as well. This is just temporarily. It only happens in potentially two places: the church and the bridge. There we go. It crashed again. Man. Let me reset the game as well. Okay, here we go. Game. Let me put it at normal resolution, automatic, native. And yeah, it keeps crashing. It kind of sucks. It may also be the geometry thingy. So hopefully it won't be the 60 FPS. If it is the 60 FPS patch, look everybody. This is how I see with my eyes right now. This is how my vision looks like. At 4x3. I don't see the pixels. I have a natural nearest neighbor thingy. Okay, let's hope that it works now. I should be able to skip the cuts. There we go.
Were you ringing that bell?
I've been expecting you. It was foretold by gyromancy.
I wonder if it will crash if I enable everything now.
You want the girl, right?
Let's see.
The girl? You're talking about Cheryl.
I see everything.
This is everything.
You know something? Tell me.
Stay back. Nothing is to be gained from floundering about at random.
I believe.
You must follow the path. The path of the hermit concealed by, flowers.
What? What are you talking about?
Here we go. Are you guys ready?
Here, the flowers, a cage of peace.
Okay, I have activated everything. So it only happens in the beginning of the cutscene. That is interesting.
These will help you. Make haste to the hospital before it's too late.
If you say so.
Wait, don't
go yet. He constantly walks at 25 FPS. Well, there we go. We have averted a catastrophe. And it may also happen in the bridge as well. I may try to quote-unquote overclock the PS1 because there's a setting that allows you to do that. Look, everybody, it's Cybil at the church. This is a thumbnail and a half. So let's save the game. Just in case. Just in case. Let's hope that this won't happen in the you know, at the bridge. But yeah, it is curious that it happens this way. It often, I believe, it is the widescreen thingy, or maybe just the resolution. It is a combination of things. Okay, do you guys remember where the convenience store is? I sincerely do not remember. I know the gas station, I know the thingy. It should be on the map, right? It's Queen Burger. Oh man, I may not be able to go there anymore, actually. There's the bridge control thingy. The bridge control thingy. The chainsaw thingy that I cannot actually use anymore. I may be able to go. No, actually no. I cannot go back to the upper part of the game anymore. That's the convenience store. Yeah, it was in the upper part. I will try to go to the convenience store and see. I sincerely doubt that I can anymore. But I don't know. We can always try. So contrary to popular belief, you guys may be like, oh, I cannot really go there anymore. Oh, you got a double KO, eh? That's interesting. I mean, sometimes in games it is fairly hard to get a double KO, but it happens. The sucky thing is that whenever you get a double KO, the game has it programmed for the computer, you know, for the win to go to the computer. So it is more so a lose-lose situation, but you know, it goes in favor of the computer. Oh, you won! That's amazing, eh? That's really nice, eh? Yippee! Oh well, that's another thing. That's another thing that happens whenever there's like a double KO. Some games do have a sudden death thingy. I wonder if I just as an you know, as an experiment, can you actually go back to the convenience store now that you passed through the school? I want to check that out because I've never tried to do that. So let's do a little bit of a detour and let's go shopping. I hope. So let's go through here. Let me see if I can do the thing. There's a bird. A beady beam? A beady beam. What was I saying, eh? I was saying something before this, but I do not remember exactly what. Aha, this way. Missed me. I was saying something. I forgot exactly what I was saying. But you know, it happens. When it comes to games that people like to see, play, would you guys be interested in me playing Dark Souls someday? I know that Dark Souls is like a very lengthy game, and with very much reason, a very hard game. But would you guys be interested in seeing me play that game? Let me know. Maybe when I get my new eyes, I can be like, hey yo guys, I can finally play the game. So funny thing is, ow. Weird question, but what do you guys think? What do you guys think that feels like? I mean, oh, I didn't see this. There's a ton of things that, you know, are left out to be explored. Sometimes in Silent Hill. But yeah, would you guys be interested in seeing me play Dark Souls? I do wonder about builds and everything. I know that everybody bashes on every build. Like, if you go strength, oh, you're a brute. If you go, can I not go back anymore? I don't think I can go back anymore. Oh man. Did the town change? I believe it did. That is pretty wild. I cannot go back anymore. Well, I tried it. Oh, let's go to the bridge. But yeah, if you go pure strength, people call you a brute. If you go pure intelligence or whatever, people call you skillless. If you go like, I don't know, magic, people will be like, yo, you're cheating or something. So there's not a win whenever you're playing Dark Souls, it seems. Which I believe that's part of the fun, maybe. But I'm looking forward to see, well, you know, how the game goes. Well, let's go here. I still hope that, you know... I missed me. I still hope that, you know, the game won't bug out on the bridge. Past that point, I don't think the game glitches out anymore. So that is pretty good. Okay, let's go to the bridge and somehow not miss my cue to not die. Although I should do a preemptive save. I mean, the gas station is close by, so I can save there without a problem. I think so. Funny thing is, now that we are on, like, you know, in Sunday and there's a church right nearby, I do remember that I used to correlate the churches with Silent Hill, and you know, it is not that my only exposition to churches was like Silent Hill. But I remember that I used to locate my nearest church based on the sound of the bells, thinking on, you know, how Silent Hill used to operate it. And I'm like, yeah, Mom, I know where church is. I saw it on Silent Hill. And obviously my mom was like, okay, but don't go saying that because, you know, people won't like it. Ow. There we go. Didn't mean to do that, but... Well, I mean, it is not so much that I didn't mean to, but I didn't want to. Because I got my ammunition back. Big eggs. Bow. Oh man, there goes my OBS again. I wonder what's, making it disconnect and reconnect so much. I still think that it may be a thing. Some packet losses. Reload. Let me reload again. I hope that it connected again. I believe we're back. Sorry for the constant disconnects and reconnects. Also, my favorite song from the game is gonna play now. Let me scare that bird. Eat leather. I mean, I already wasted a ton of ammunition. That's not good. I should finish the job. This is the part that I was talking about. You can get stalked by 15 thingies. This was a waste of time and money and effort and everything. I should have just run. Here we go. How many bullets did I waste? I guess enough for me to die. Oh man, the horrors. I only have 170. I only have 176 bullets left. Whatever shall I do? Let's go. I hope that my game won't break. Let's see. Let me save just in case. You never know when things are gonna go down. Yippee, I got a map. There we go. That's what I was saying. Glad that I saved. Just in case. I could try and see if by overclocking the thing it works. Yeah, I mean, it is weird that sometimes that happens with games. I'm gonna keep trying until the game doesn't crash by me just walking by. Uh-oh. Quick experiment. Does overclocking the PS1 memory thingy work? Sincerely doubt it, but you know. But did it work in the end? I hope that it worked. Let me do a 240. There we go. I hope that it works now. Hold on. Who sent that chat? Welcome in. How you doing? Why is your thing not displaying on my overlay? Hold on. I gotta zoom in to see your message. How you doing, Kite? How you doing? You'll play Nike Resident Evil collab? Not so sure. I don't like Nike, the goddess of destruction or whatever. I do not like gacha games. I do. It is just not my thing. So no, not really. And the game keeps crashing. So this happens both in the church and the bridge. So I gotta do some adjustments to the thingy. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm not sure why your chats are not displaying in the overlay thingy. But no, I will not play unless they sponsor the thing, like unless they sponsor the stream. Yeah, gachas are not my thing. Let's see. And I'm fairly certain that the new thingy. Hold on. True color, no. Widescreen. 4x3. That should do it. I'm fairly certain that the new Resident Evil mobile game is gonna be a gacha. There's a keyhole. Like I can use the key thing. And if it is a gacha game, I don't think I will play the new Resident Evil mobile game. I could try to check it out, but if it is like, oh, you gotta like pull a rank S Leon S. Kennedy in order to like beat the game, no, that's not gonna be my thing. If it is a multiplayer like shooter, maybe, I don't know. I'll see. I hope that it is not a gacha game. Let's see. We can play the game as God intended now, and by God intended I mean we widescreen and 16:9 true colors. Yippee! There we go. Okay, let's go back out there again. And now my favorite song is gonna play. Dun, 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 dun. This is a banger, Literally, Literally. I find it funny because whenever I say literally, I do mean it with a T. But literature, I like to say it with a D. Literature instead of literature, because it kind of sounds like I'm saying literature. Literature. Look at that bird. Where is the thingy? Here we go. And my OBS keeps crashing. I think I should take out the thingy. Hold on. Let me overclock my PS1. 100%. There we go. Okay, we should be back now. Wasn't there like some beverages over here? I believe that there was some health drinks over here. They are some things here, they are not here sometimes. Oopsie. So here we go. I believe there's some extra ammunition in some places, but I'm not gonna actively look for them. I'm gonna go to the police station though. I love going there. I hope that I won't find any of the guys. Also, somebody shot somebody over here. I'm gonna go first for the police station. Then and only then I can go where my heart desires. Look at that. Look at that small dog. The dog. Look at that dog. Police station, where are you? You are very much close by. I hope that I won't find any guys that will try to be weird to me now. I'm a police. How do I enter the premise? I forgot about this. There's 3 of them. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna try to go this way and then lose them somehow. Police, New York policeman. There we go. Here we are. So we got some ammunition and we got some things. Some shotgun ammunition is gonna be the best. This thing is locked, so I will go through this door. So if there is something in here, then I will grab it just like that. I don't think there's anything else. There's this place is often more so for exposition. Product only available in selected areas of Silent Hill. Raw material is white Claudia, a plant peculiar to this region. Manufacturer here. Dealer. Call manufacturer. Are they referring to the Molotov song, eh? Maybe. Let me say it once more. There's some text over here. There's a memo on the desk. Coroner seals called. Colonel? I don't know. Officer Gucci is unlikely to be murdered. He apparently died naturally. But medical records show Officer Gucci had no prior symptoms of heart disease. So what was it? Who was it? Was it you, chat? Was it you guys? Did you kill Officer Gucci? With a G, not with a K. That is a whole different thing. Look at that guy. Okay, let's go to the hospital because seeing these guys left me with mental scars. Speaking about mental scars, what else can I do over here? There's an alley that I can go to that has extra ammunition, but I won't because I am extreme like that. Like that. That guy. I should also move my microphone closer, just so that I can speak more clear. I hope that there's no dogs over here. There are some dogs over here. There we go. Hopefully we won't get shot. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I'm also gonna go for the best ending. Somebody's packing heat. I wonder who it is. I wonder who it is. Look at that guy. I love this enemy that is like laying down on the ground. It looks like it's just going like that. He's bog jumping, like, and it also looks like a bird, but it isn't. It's a man.
Hold it.
He just
Stop.
shot at us.
Wait. I'm
Point
not
blank,
here to fight.
and he missed.
My name is Harry Mason. I'm in town on vacation.
Thank God. Another
Vacation,
human
man.
being.
Do you work here?
Uh-oh.
I'm Dr. Michael Kaufman.
There's a desync.
So maybe you can tell me what's going on.
Uh-oh, there's a
say.
bit of a desync.
I was taking a nap in the stand. Everyone seems to have disappeared.
You may think, yo, that's because of the
And
overclocking.
it's
No, I
not
don't have any
This
overclocking
time of year,
on the thing.
something's gone seriously wrong.
It may be the read speed up.
Did you see those monsters? Have you ever seen such aberrations? Ever even heard of such things? You and I both know creatures like that.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Have you seen a little girl?
It may be the 60 FPS patch that's doing
looking
this.
for my dog.
That sucks.
She's only
Well, I
7,
mean,
short.
all of you
She's
know what's
missing.
going on, so
I'm sorry.
you guys are not missing anything.
But with
But if you guys are new to this series, then the more reason for you to play the game on your own. Because it is spooky, So let me see if I can find the bottle to get the red liquid in the thing, Because yes, I'm supposed to know it. Let's see. Where is the kitchen? The kitchens should be nearby. I don't think that I grabbed the thingy, and by the thingy I mean the map. Yeah, I don't have the map of this place. A mental map may help, but not so much sometimes. This is a map. The hospital basement. It is a little bit funny how both sections of the hospital need a different map. And by funny I mean that's kind of bothersome, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be? So here we have the bottle. Not so sure why you would go and, see a bottle and be like, this is bound to be useful, This is bound to be useful. So here we go. It is gonna be so wacky seeing Cybil fight Cybil, but you don't technically have to fight Cybil. It is often a misconception that you gotta shoot her a bunch of times first in order to like save her. So I wonder if they're gonna include that kind of you know, thing that you gotta keep in mind. Because yeah, I guess spoiler alert for those of you who have not played the game. Whenever you get to like fight Cybil, if you shoot her enough times, obviously she dies, and the parasite also dies. But you can still shoot at her and then save her with the liquid. But I mean, she got shot, so that must like amount to something, you know. Like there's like some damage was done. But no, in this game she carries on like nothing happened. But yes, it is often a misconception that you gotta that you gotta approach the Cybil fight like it is a Pokemon fight. You gotta do some damage and then use the red liquid. No, you don't gotta do that. You can approach her, use the red liquid as soon as the battle starts if you want. There we go. I wonder if this will have some medicines. No. There's only a very specific vending machine that has medicines or like health items, which is kind of funny if you think about it. What even is in those little bottles, those little flasks? Oh, look at the beta monsters of this game. I love it that Roocker666 decided to just you know, that's the bait and switch kind of thing. It's like, oh, you beat the hard mode. Oh, no worries, maybe you can try Inferno mode. Well, not Inferno. I mean Inferno the guy, because yeah, you're playing Soul Calibur, right? Yeah, Inferno. Well, I don't know why. Well, I mean it's in his name. Inferno can sometimes be quite difficult. So it's a little bait and switch, like, haha. You didn't have any troubles until now. Well, guess what? Boo. And they just straight up up the difficulty. Look at that guy. Blim. Let's go here. There's only 3 possible floors. I mean, counting the basement. I gotta put some more tape on my microphone. Right now, my microphone is being held by tape on my monitor. The cable is being held by the monitor, which I'm not so sure if it's gonna, like, you know, if the pressure will eventually break my screen, but I hope not. But yeah, Inferno can sometimes be a little bit of Is this Rebecca Chambers? I don't think it's Rebecca Chambers. Quite recently, there's been advancements in the science of Rebecca Chambers. People have been not noticing, but people discovered which model was Rebecca based on. And apparently Shinji Mikami is like a very big fan of a certain model back in the 80s, I guess, that looked fairly like Rebecca Chambers, and people have discovered which model is like the name of the model. I don't think she models anymore, but ooh, an extra floor popped up. But yeah, I'm not so sure which. I don't know the name per se, but we all now know which Japanese model that Rebecca Chambers was based on. Also, it is interesting that they show the, you know, Alessa going through the antique shop just now. Everything is so rusty. The good thing is that I can go back anytime I want. Never mind. Spooky, 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 spooky. I don't think I can open any doors over here. The game needs your money. The game is hungry. The game demands the tortilla money. I don't have the map of this place. I don't think you can. I don't think you can actually like open up any door just now. At least not in this place. But yeah, it is true. One of my favorite songs. Man, I really am looking forward to the Silent Hill 1 remake. It has been announced that they're working on it. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. This looks like a very chill place. I hope that no sound effects will play suddenly. Spooky, eh? I can technically avoid the nurses by turning off my light source. But where's the fun in that, you know? Yeah, I know about it. Oh, hello. I know about it. And I gotta be honest. I feel the innate necessity of actually contributing to that game because, you know, that game, you know, Silent Hill 1 is like one of my favorite games of all time. So I'm not so sure how I'm gonna do it, but I don't know if this is like a kind of like manifesting thing, but I hope that I will eventually find a way to actually like contribute to the development of that game because I wanna. This is like me being like, yo, I wanna do this. I wanna be part of Silent Hill 1 remake. How will I do it? I don't know, but I will find a way. I don't know if I'm gonna have to like, you know, be like, hey, yo, guys, I am a fan. Can I please work for I don't know, Akira Yamaoka? I don't know because if I would have any chances of actually like working for, you know, for the development of Silent Hill 1, I think my best chances would be as a musician. Because, you know, anything coding related that I know is not so much applied to video games. So if I ever have to be like, yo, Mr. Akira Yamaoka Sensei, can I please just hit one drum that will be in the soundtrack? You will be like, who are you? But I don't know. I hope that I can somehow, you know, work in the development of something. This is me as a fan just daydreaming, I know, but imagine if I somehow got, you know, into the development of the game. I would love that. That would be a dream come true. That's how I know that I'm actually like, you know, doing things. So let's see. I don't know. I think it would be cool if I got like any kind of involvement. I know that I'm not famous. I know that I'm not like an influencer or whatever. But it would be cool, nonetheless. Let's see. This thing is screwed. Can you? Goodbye. I'm glad that these enemies are less aggressive in the whole sense of enemy aggro. And I know that, you know, it may sound silly for me to say all this, but you know, a man can dream. I would love to be part of the development of Silent Hill. in any way. Let's see. First aid kit. Yippee! What else can I get? I can get some blood. I don't know. Maybe I can like donate some blood, and that could be the blood texture for the blood in the game. And that can be like, yo guys, do you see that blood? That's me. Locked from the other side. Lock it. Lock it. The hunger is kicking in. The hunger is kicking in. Kicking in. What can I actually like eat over here? There must be some things that I can actually like eat. I remember that I had some cookies laying around. Oh man, I don't know. Do I even have some cookies? No, my cookie jar is not nearby, and it isn't actually like full. Now that I'm seeing it. Man. Maybe if I chew on some bubblegum. No, that actually would make me more hungry. I can get more hunger that way. I don't know what can I ingest so that I will not feel the hunger. I will chew on this bubblegum. I don't even know if it has like fungus or anything. So maybe I shouldn't. Oh, here's a little bit of a caramel thingy. Hold on. Yum, yum, yum. Well, it's not so much caramel. It is a strawberry flavored candy. Yippee. That will keep my thoughts occupied. Let's go. Excuse me. Ow, 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 ow. Don't mind me. Did she actually like slash me? Ow. She actually went through me. She didn't do too much damage. I mean, I guess mostly because it is just a scalpel and, you know, it is just my back. But I don't think this game has any, like, you know, hit boxes that are like, you know, like, ooh, your back has like a different thing. Yeah. Nothing over here. It's a lot. Salt Calibur's memories fill the air. Oh yeah, Tony Kill Rim. So let's go here. Did I miss anything? I know that I went through a thingy so that I could see something. Let's go to the second floor. I take it that I'm on the third floor, right? Yeah. Let's go through the second floor and see what's up. The good thing about the hospital is that, as I said, the nurses are not too... Oh, it's locked. Are not too bad. I think the generator is on, so there's no real reason for me to go to the basement. Oh, here we go. We can actually get some stuff. Ah, lovely. I love the sea. Under the sea. There's a doctor over here. I can go to the basement over here. Well, let's go to the basement. There's bound to be something cool. I think. I may actually be wrong, but I don't know. Yeah, same sis. Hey. She's so right. Is there some things over here? Yes. There's an ampule, I think. So do you guys know exactly what the ampule does? I only know that it cures you fully, but I'm not so sure about the extended thing is about the damn locked. I need a key. Do I really need to turn off the elevator? The generator. No, I don't need. The best weapon in the game, the hammer. I don't need nothing else other than this. For normal enemy, right? Well, actually, not so much for like the air screamers. You can actually like down. Oh, the strawberry. The strawberry can be so good. Yeah, for the air screamers, you can down them in like 2 swings, but you gotta be spot on. I don't know. Yum 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 yum. Strawberry candy. Let me go here. Let me go through the stairs. No. I've been enjoying the Uma Musume memes. Oh yeah. Inferno got that beat down. Congrats on defeating Inferno. Yippee! I'm actually going the wrong way. Here we go. Okay, now that I'm here, there's nothing else on the 4th floor, right? I don't believe so. Yippee! Yeah. Let me unlock this thing. Well, actually, I cannot really unlock it. Let's go through. Let's go to the baths. Well, actually, I cannot. I hope that the game is not terribly. Yeah. I mean, there are ways to actually, like, you know, cheese it. So that is really nice. The name of the game is getting, you know, getting those hits in without getting hit in. Hit. Oh, no, I don't know. Hit without getting hit. As people often say. So yeah, getting those openings in is important. I hope that the game is not terribly dark for you guys. I like to keep the lantern off so that the enemies won't see me. I know that I can kill them and everything, but you know, make love not war, make peace not war. Look at this guy. Look at this funky guy. He's like, wait, what you doing, bro? I mean, I guess stranger danger, am I right? Yeah, you can have this. And he's like, oh, well, what's this? Beep, 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 beep. I said, yeah, I've been enjoying the Uma Musume memes because as characters, the Umas are really funny and really cute as well. So this is locked. I cannot really unlock it just now. So let's go to the 1st floor. And I've been meaning to maybe watch the 2nd season. The 1st season of Uma Musume is okay. Things happened, and you can see why things are happening. Like, it's kind of like predictable. But you know, well, I didn't mean to do this, but here you go. This is a commentary on the state of things. There goes my pacifist run. Not that I meant to do it anyway. That gets me there. Let's go to the kitchen, or the other places. What do we have here? We have nothing, just a room full of noises. too spooky. It is funny how that still gets a lot of people. Love to see it whenever there's like a first playthrough going on. It's like mwahaha. Beep, 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 beep. But yeah, if you guys are interested or curious about Uma Musume, yeah, it is a nice series, a nice anime. I'm not so sure about the game. I believe it is a gacha, but I'm not so sure how much the gacha aspect of it is like, you know, a thing. By this point, I think I made it clear that I do not like gacha games, or more so the gacha aspect of it. There we go. Let me get the thing. I believe I have all the cylinders, the cubes. That wasn't me. And remember, kids, whenever you hear footsteps, be sure that those footsteps are yours. You may have to slow down, or you may have to like actually stop to figure that out, which doesn't really seem like a cool thing to do. But you know, it often be like that. What else can I do? I believe the elevator thingy often leads you there. I believe it is not locked. Yeah. Okay, let's go through here. There's bound to be some. Although I don't think I can fully go here just yet. I may need a key. I don't know, let me try. The only thing we can do is try. Maybe that... Yeah, it's locked. I need a key. A sound is heard from beyond the door. Who knew? Who knew? Let's go to the second floor, maybe? Room. The room. Silent Hill, the room. The Roomba. Bomba chiki bada chiki do da conga. Bomba chiki bada chiki do da conga. Bomba chiki da conga. Is there anything of use over here? No. And I don't mean to disrespect the doctor by saying that. But you know what? Bomba chiki bada, bomba chiki bada, bomba chiki, bomba chiki, bomba chiki bada. And here we go. I don't remember it by heart. I need to read this at least once. I need to read it again, eh? Clouds, sky, sunny day, yellow, green, yellow, eh? That's right. So I have. It is locked, yes. Beep, 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 beep. So whatever is left is the one that I need to put over there. The cat, the year of the cat. Tin, 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 tin. I may be doing this wrong. Actually, yeah, I may be doing this wrong. Clouds, blue. Green. Yeah, there we go. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Well, now in retrospect, yeah, sure, it is quite easy, but you know, back in the day, we used to rack our brains to do everything. I mean, it is not so much of a hard puzzle if you look at it, but you know, it's unlocked. How's the stream looking, by the way? Do we have sound? Do we have proper sound? Hello. They obligated me to kill the nurses. There we go. Oh, it's not so much of a thing. I know what I mean. Hello. Welcome to Jack. It would have been cool if I did a self-imposed you know, a self-imposed what is it called? A pacifist run, at least here in the hospital. Would have been funny. Oh yeah, looking crisps. Oh look, everybody, it's a nurse. What's she doing? What the dog doing? There wasn't anything of use over here, so she died without a reason. But again, you know, she's not technically alive, but you know what I mean. But I'm glad that the stream is looking crispy. Excuse me. Lock. Beep. Let's go. Unlocked. And now that I have the thing, we can go to the second floor. No, to the first floor? Yeah, I believe it's the first floor. Yippee! Chio. Beep. My mind is being consumed by hunger. Let's go here. I'm stuck. And I cannot get up. There we go. Now with that we have the key, we can open it. Actually no, what was the key for? I should have actually like checked. Basement storage room, okay. Storeroom, not a storage room. Well, I mean, it is a storeroom that you can use as a storage room. Although it may be like a storeroom, like a room that, you know, people can buy things from, maybe? I don't know. It can be a couple of things, right? Rooms can be made into a lot of things and purposes. That's why Feng Shui exists, I believe, right? Same. You tell them, sis. Wow. There we go. It is interesting. You cannot unlock the door unless you actually like have any sources of light. Like you gotta be able to see whatever you're doing. There we go. Beep. And I believe that's everything. Time to push. Push it to the limit. And push it to the limit. And push it to the limit. I know that I've mentioned this by like, you know, sometimes before, like various times before. But whenever you use the disinfectant alcohol, and whenever you actually like get to burn it, like burning the rope, this cutscene is natively at 60 FPS. Like those are the very few and distinct cutscenes in which Silent Hill natively runs at 60 FPS. Maybe 50 in PAL regions, but I'm not so sure. It is very interesting, eh? Burn, baby, burn. Silent Hill Inferno? Well, I don't know. Well, I mean, more so in Soul Calibur because, you know, high Inferno. Let's go downstairs where the basement is. Well, the basement's basement. So. Oh yeah, there's no map of this place. Only death and destruction. Oh, hello. We have the videotape, but I'm not so sure if I'm gonna be using it. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. It all depends on how you guys behave. Let's see, nothing else.
What's this?
Oh, well, what's this?
Looks
radio.
like someone's been here.
Well, looks like somebody's been busy. And there's the girl, Alessa. Did you guys remember that edit of Alessa from the movie where she has no mouth? I remember that being like in like all over the internet whenever there was like a screamer or like creepypastas, all things like that. It was really interesting, to say the least. Was that seriously a lot of sixes in the, and not so much a 6? Well, it looks like a 2 6s and a 3 or a 5. I don't know. You know the drill when it comes to spooky games. Hello. Now we can go back. I love how they made some of the camera angles very cinematic. It is very nice. Let's go to the other place. Excuse me, man. Oh, this is not the right place. I hope that I won't, stamp my face in the door. First floor. Time to drink some water. Lovely, lovely water. Water gang. Question for you guys. Do water pills exist? Because I'm definitely water pilled, right? Water maxing, H2O maxing, water pilled. You know what I mean? There she is. Sadly, we cannot really see her hugging Cybil in the cutscene, but you guys may have to do the feeling in on your mind.
Finally, someone else who's okay.
That's me.
Who are you?
My name's Lisa Garland. What's yours?
Harry Mason.
This is
Harry,
interesting.
Tell me what's happening here. Where is everybody? I must have gotten knocked out.
Okay, this is interesting. The 60
When I came
FPS
to,
cutscene,
everyone was
the
gone.
60 FPS batch
It's awful.
is making the game
So
go
you don't
faster
know
in
anything
cutscenes.
either.
So that
Great.
essentially eliminates
I just don't get it.
the awkward pauses between
It's like this is all
dialogue
some
and
kind of
dialogue.
bad dream.
Yeah, a living nightmare.
Let me ask you, have you
You've
seen a little girl around here? Short, black hair, 7 years old?
A 7-year-old girl. What, she's your daughter?
Yes.
A 7-year-old girl. I can't say that I have. I was unconscious all this time. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Do you know anything about all that weird stuff in the basement?
No? Why? Is there something down there?
There's
You
a point
don't
in
know?
every man's
Don't
life
you
in
work
which,
here?
if you
strict
are
orders never
actually
to enter the basement
looking for your daughter,
So I really don't know.
people either
What did you
say,
say was
"Oh, is she
down
your
there?"
daughter?" or "Oh, is she your
Well, it's-
sister?" That really depends on
Damn.
how old you look.
My head.
And whenever
wrong?
people say, "Yo, is that your
Harry?
daughter?"
Harry.
then man, oh man,
Let me help you.
congratulations,
Harry?
that's the point of no return. Of
Was I
no
dreaming?
creams will
You
make you
were
look
too
any
late.
younger.
It's
Or I don't
you.
know. Don't let me discourage you, guys.
Yes, Dahlia Gillespie.
Commander of this place,
Tell me everything you know. What's going on?
Darkness.
Darkness. Ah, yeah, sure.
The town is being devoured by darkness. Strength must overcome petty desire, childish
Typhus,
sleep
sleep.
talk. I knew this day would come.
Yeah,
What
sure.
are you talking about? I don't understand a word of this.
Believe the evidence of your eyes.
Oh, what is she gonna
The other
do?
church in this town, that is your destination. This is beyond my ability.
The other church.
Only you
Oh well, I
can
know.
Stop
Oh,
it
I was,
now.
thinking, yo,
Have
what's
you
the
not
other
seen
church?
the
But
crest
it is
marked on the
the
ground
altar.
all over town?
So that's what I saw in the schoolyard. What does it mean?
Or at least that's what I think.
It is the mark of Samael.
I know a guy
Don't
that,
let
that
it be
has that name
completed.
in real life, actually,
Hey,
but in
wait!
Spanish, right? And there she goes. Do you guys think that there was a lot of people back in the day that didn't see the key and they were like, I cannot open this door. I wonder where the key is. And lo and behold, it was right here. It often happens more than you think. Yippee, we have completed the first hospital. Reception. More like deception, am I right? We now need to go somewhere. And that somewhere is I don't remember. But we're gonna wonder about it. No, seriously, I do not remember. Like my mind is just blank right now. I'm just gonna go forward and hope for the best. Ah yes, my brain noises. I wonder what's over here. Oh, there's some ammunition. This is the alley that I. Ow. Well, this is what I game. This is what I game for wanting to be violent. I want to let the nature just heal itself. Actually, there's nothing else over here. I may actually get ambushed by a lot of birds. A lot of beeps, a lot of beeps. My controller is not vibrating, so I'm not technically on bad health. Although that may be a little bit of a, a misconception. I'm on caution. Let's see, anything extra that I can get. Although I may need to be careful with that because in order to get extra, you gotta give extra. You gotta spend money to make money, said Dan Bejar, the also famous musician that only I know in the stream. Although I think I have mentioned him before, whenever I was asked what one of my favorite artists. Yeah, Dan Bejar is one of my favorite artists. And here we are. Time to save. What a nice clock. Bim, 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 bim. Time to push. Are you guys ready for some Cybil bursts?
What's this?
Oh.
Harry!
Cybil?
Oh, there we go.
I'm glad you're okay. I shouldn't have left you.
This is so
Things are worse than I
postmodern.
thought.
Postmodern.
It's nuts.
It's not.
What are you doing here? I thought you left town.
I saw you go in here, so I followed you. I couldn't
How
get
convenient.
out. All the roads out of town are blocked. Cars have completely stopped running.
I love this song.
The phones and radios are still out too.
What about my daughter? Did you see her?
I did see a girl.
Was it Cheryl?
I don't
I
know.
only caught a glimpse of her through the fog. I went after her, but she vanished.
You just let her
I don't know
go.
about your daughter, but
And you just let her go? Where was it?
on Bachman Road, she was heading towards the lake. Now don't get excited. It wasn't like she ran off exactly.
What do you
There
mean?
was no place for her to go. The road has been obliterated.
I wonder what happened.
So then Cheryl...
It was like she was walking on thin air.
Walking on thin air.
What about you? Anything?
Yeah, I met this bizarre woman. Her name's Dahlia Gillespie. Do you know her?
You already know this cutscene. I gotta do a quick BRB in order to like, in order to do my, in order to get my eye drops on. I guess on. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna do a quick BRB. I'm gonna run some ads so that you guys, you know, get to have everything. Yeah? And I'm gonna apply some eye drops. So BRB, get some snacks, go to the bathroom real quick, and I'll see you guys in a little bit, I guess. So BRB. There we go. Was my mic not muted? I don't know if my mic was muted or not, but yeah, well, here we are. Welcome in, welcome back, welcome in, welcome back. How you guys doing? Doing good? I also got some a mix of snacks. Some peanuts, some corn-based, fritos. I mean, I love my snacks. Love them. There we go. We're back. What did I miss? Did I miss anything? I hope that I didn't miss anything. Okay, let's go on with the game. Let's see. Do you guys have sound? I believe you guys have sound. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's go on. So we're now on the second church. And you guys know whatever may be going down over here. You already know what's going on.
What's this?
Oh, well, what's this?
Some
What's
kind
this?
of altar. Never seen anything like this before. Maybe this is the other church.
I wonder, I love it that this guy looks like it's like flexing his muscles like real strong. Also, a lot of people miss the axe in this place. The axe is not too bad, but it isn't as strong as the hammer. The hammer is really strong. I love the hammer. Well, nothing here, nothing there. Let's go back.
What the?
Fire. The same
Harry?
fire that burned an entire town.
Are you okay? Harry? Harry?
When she went in, there was nobody. Spooky, eh? What would you guys do in that kind of situation, huh?
Where am I?
Harry,
Lisa?
My name, man.
Then I'm in the hospital?
you were having a bad dream.
Was I? Hey, you don't look too good. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Did you have to say it out loud,
Nothing
man?
you need to worry about.
Well, if you're sure. Lisa, do you know a woman named Dahlia Gillespie?
Oh yeah, that crazy Gillespie lady. She's kind of famous around here.
More like
She never
infamous, I would
sees
say.
anybody, so I don't know that much about her. But I heard her kid died in a fire, and supposedly she's been crazy ever since.
Well, she says the town is being devoured by the darkness. Do you have any idea what she's talking about?
The town devoured by the darkness. Yes, I think I do.
Thank you,
Before
eh?
this place was turned into a resort, the townspeople here
Back,
were
thank
on the
you.
quiet
Welcome back,
side.
everybody.
Everybody followed some kind of queer religion. Weird occult stuff.
I should
Black
restrain
magic, that
restrain
kind of thing.
myself from
As young people moved
absolutely
away, the
devouring
people
this
figured they'd been summoned by the gods.
this flask
Evidently,
of
things like that used to happen around
snacks.
here all the time.
Because
Before the resort,
1
there really
kilo
wasn't
of
anything else out here.
peanuts is not enough for me.
Everyone was so flipped out.
I will
gotta
usually
blame
go
it on
through a
something.
kilogram of peanuts
Then a lot of new people
Uh,
came in, and everybody
on
clammed
3
up
days or through 3 days.
A
You know?
cult.
Last time I heard anything about it was, gosh, years ago.
A lot of
When
time
several
ago.
people connected with developing the town died in accidents. People said it was a curse. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm rambling. I'll shut up.
Then darkness again.
Was
Oh,
that
darkness.
another dream? Did I pass out again?
I really wish that they will include a proper Cybil campaign in the remake of Silent Hill 1. Silent Hill 1. Uh-oh, laying unconscious on after a car incident, you mean? Uh-oh. Maybe more likely than you think. So where am I now? I am indeed in a place. Which place? Man, I don't know. But I'm indeed in a place. Time to save again. And from here on, the game becomes harder, but also spookier. There is a glitch that you can do here in which, ow. Oh, I think I made that. That involves actually glitching out and using the stairs, and that way you can actually skip a big portion of the game. Look at the dogs; they have more muscle now. Oh, going. But you know, why do that when you have terrors beyond my comprehension? We have Bistool, Geek Station. Wow, look at this TV. It's nothing unusual. You guys ready for some nightmare? If you guys don't like seeing faces up close, then look away now.
Cheryl!
I always saw that as Alessa and Cheryl trying to fuse together again. But I don't know. Everything is so blurry and everything is so cursed. Everything is just bound to be, you know, demonic in some way. And you guys may say, yo, it's technically not demonic because, you know, everything is just like a malformation of Alessa's powers, but you know, some demonology is involved. Not a lot of it, but some, which I guess by definition is still a lot of it. I don't know. Let me drink some water. There we go. I should heal just in case. It's been a little bit of a bit since I last healed. There we go. That's a lot of healing. I should also prepare my guns. Yeah, this will suffice. Wow, look at that guy. I should approach carefully just in case something happened. Hope nothing bad will happen. How would you even survive a fog like that? You know? Look at that guy. This is peak body form. A lot of people also miss this this rifle for some reason. Oh yeah, sure, aim it right over there. I will try to aim once with this thing. Maybe twice, just to make it happen. There we go. He just goes... Yo, what's up? You're gonna cry, huh? You're gonna cry, huh? Oh, you're gonna cry? That's what I thought. Look, everybody, he is running away within transitions just so that we cannot... Yeah, you know, just so that we won't have to animate the door being broken. We did it, everybody. We bullied that guy into submission. fascinating. And I do not believe you can get anything else, just the usual. And now one of my favorite songs is gonna play. Well, not right now, but eventually. So I gotta go back to the hospital, I believe. Where am I? I am all the way over here. I'm glad that eventually there's like a way for you to go. One of the things that could be interesting to see if somebody can experiment on it is to see if somebody can mod in the ability to fall down from ledges. That would be truly demonic, so to speak. Because that's a thing that happens in Silent Hill 3. Like, you can actually like fall down ledges on hard mode. So that being something that could be done in Silent Hill 1 in some way or another could be truly malevolous. Malevolent? Malevolous? I don't know. Adjective. I'll go here just in case. I do not think there's any extra pickups that you can get along the way, but I don't know. I never actually got myself to explore and see if that actually like works. Look at all the birds. Last night and the night before that, I saw some birds. I think there's some ammunition over here actually. Let me check it out. Actually, I should say before going Rambo. There we go. Reception. Nope, I don't think there's anything. Just my imagination. There we go. We managed to not die somehow, so that is pretty good. So that is pretty good. So that is pretty good. Let me see what I can get over here.
Harry!
That's technically not my name, but yes, it is. Oh, there we go. Yippee, besties.
Thank God you came back. I was scared to be here all alone.
I'm here now. I was worried too. I'm real happy to see you. Lisa, can you tell me how to get to the lake?
The lake? You take Bachman Road.
The road's blocked.
I don't know if you guys have seen that
What's the
gif
only way
of
out there?
Yumeniki.
Are
Of
you
the
sure?
protagonist of Yumeniki and
There's gotta be another way.
one of the ghost girls. Like, you know, like jumping around going yippee,
Wait!
yippee, yippee on
I
circles.
just remembered something.
It would be lovely to see that, but with
There's
Lisa
a waterworks over by my
and
old
Cybil.
elementary school. It's been abandoned for years. There's an underground tunnel out there used for inspections or something. I remember hearing it runs all the way to the lake.
Really?
What?
You think I can get to the lake from there?
I've never been down in there myself, so I'm not positive. Besides, it's all fenced off to keep people out.
If there's a
People?
chance, I've got to
Why,
try.
I'm one of those.
Harry, don't go! I don't want to be alone. It's so scary, I can't stand it.
Why don't
How
you
about coming
come
with
with
me?
me?
This
There we
may
go.
not be the safest place in the world either. I can't promise you anything, but I'll do my best to protect you.
No. Somehow I feel I'm not supposed to leave this place.
I wonder why.
Oh, Harry, I'm so scared. And I'm cold.
Look, just wait here a little longer. I'll be back as soon as I find my daughter.
Harry?
It is a little bit unnerving hearing the dialogues go at a reasonable pace instead of like the long pauses between dialogue and dialogue. Funny thing is, I don't think you can find her if you go back. You can find a diary, but not her. Nothing unusual. No, I think the diary is actually like after the fact. You know? Well, anyways. Are you guys ready for my favorite song of all time? Here we go. My favorite song, Commence. I love the. It is also interesting that the path is laid out this way. I should change to the shotgun actually. What was the strategy for this guy? I do not remember. I'm gonna get beat down by this thing. Oh, yeah, but I love the part that goes dung 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 the song. Ow. 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 I'm fine. I almost fell to my death. Ow. Well, I needed to reload anyway. Actually, it auto-reloads. I forgot about that. Give me that. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, ow, ow. How am I doing? I'm doing fairly well. Not so much on performance, yes, I know. Ow. The rest of the battle will have to be done with the handgun, as I do not wanna prematurely run out of bullets for my most precious gun. Ow. Didn't know he shot twice. Gotta get my controllers in check. Awawa. Run away. Then a run. I love the possibility that you can actually like run sideways. Awawa. I'm fine. Ow. There we go. Yippee, and then he's gonna go. He's like, I'm falling. And everything went back to normal. The end. Yep. I'm gonna have to heal again. There we go. There's no penalty for you not healing for a good while. It is not like in Silent Hill 2 and probably 3. I do not remember it. There we go. But you know, it is often a peace of mind thing when it comes to like healing and everything. I don't think there's anything new. So right now I just gotta go to the sewers. And I believe I go there instantaneously if I just leave the area. So let's go to the sewers. Sewer level, everybody. Everyone's favorite section of any game. Beep, 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 beep. Sewer, 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 sewer level. Not over here. It's over here. Have you guys ever been to a sewer system, like a sewage system? I have not, and I'm fairly curious on how it is down there. I imagine that it must like smell really bad, but you know, there's also the curiosity of how bad, you know. Maybe those are the kind of questions that should never be answered. Well, let's go. Let's teleport ourselves to the sewers. At least close to. Speaking about close to, I should equip my thing. There we go. And up we go. I somehow got there. And speaking about going there, could I do a cheeky backtrack to the gas station? I wonder. Well, not the gas station, the 7-Eleven thingy. Because I want to go back to the 7-Eleven. I just want to see if it is possible. Maybe Harry's gonna be like, I gotta go to the sewers. There's no time for this. Or something like that. Like the party pooper that he is. Well, I mean, he said that. He should be the one, like, you know, knowing exactly when to play and when to not play. You know what I mean. Beep, 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 beep. But let's go back to the 7-Eleven because I want to go there. My mind is telling me, yo, you gotta. Not here, but here. Ow. That's what I gain. Here we are. So you can actually backtrack, but that is interesting. I know that typically this is not the best way to go, or like the normal route to go. But I just want to go to the 7-Eleven. I want to make a little detour so that this playthrough is not too short. Plus I am a bit of a silly billy. Could it be funny if this thing got unlocked if you go back, but nobody actually knew? Because nobody actually got back here. Let's see. So I believe the thingy should be over here. Beep, 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 beep. I just want to get the extra things. The more I get, the better. Not that I think that I will eventually run out of anything. I just want to get everything that I can. Plus, variation is the spice of life. Wouldn't you guys agree? But yes, I didn't know that you can actually like get back in here. So that is pretty good. If you ever miss anything, then you can get it back. And I even wonder if anything new actually like spawned. I highly doubt it, but you never know. There we go. Should be right here, over here, close to here. It's actually over here, right? No, not really. Well, let me go over here. Where's 7-Eleven? Here it is, everybody. Yippee! Look at that guy. He's just chilling. Oh, there we go. Beep, 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 beep. I wonder if this is one of those spots in which the game could potentially, you know, glitch. But I don't think so. So that is nice. Got my thing. And what else? Nothing else. Oh, just in case I will do a cheeky save. There we go. And let's go back to the sewer system, man. So when was the last time that you guys had fog in your town? I believe for me it was probably last year. We don't really get too much fog in my city, but you know, you better believe that whenever we do, it's like, hey guys, just like in that game, you know? It's just like in that movie. I still love the fact that they did that that line in Dino Crisis. It's just like that movie, which is fine because you know they do not say the name of the movie. They just reference the fact that there's a movie, you know, in which events similar to those happen. And going the right way. There we go. And I'll let that guy just go there. Now, is it here or is it the other place? There we go. Okay, now that I fulfilled my dream of going to the 7-Eleven, let's go back to the place. Places, decisions, nothing unusual. Here we go. Quick question for those of you who own PlayStation Plus or whatever. Is Silent Hill 1 in the PlayStation Plus collection thingy in the service? I have heard a rumor that says that I have heard a rumor that says that Silent Hill 1, at least in the PS Plus thingy, the thingy, has a glitch at the end of the game in which like there's another glitch. How true is that? I've only seen it happen like once or twice in some gameplays. For example, in the Game Grumps gameplay. I'm not so sure. Ow. Well, this is bad. I have to commit murder. But there we go. I'm glad that they eventually left me at peace. Locked. There we go. Well, I'm glad that it actually, like, you know, got broken by just one swing. It usually is 2 swings, and no matter how strong your weapon is, it only moves a little bit. Time to go to the sewers. Down we go. Ah, man, I do not remember exactly the path. I mean, I do not remember most things. But yeah, it is true, in these sewers you don't really get a map. I mean, you can get a map, but... Oh, look at the beta monsters. I wonder if the other beta monsters are gonna be here. There's also a... Ow. Oh, this is bad. This is a beginner's trap and a half. Excuse me. That should suffice. There we go. Just gonna go here. As long as they don't see me. Although I do believe they echolocate you. Well, I'm waiting for him over here. There we go. And then he lays down peacefully. Yeah, I often forget that the one in that other place actually stops you, and you can get pincer attacked, which really sucks. But you know, it often goes like that. It often goes like that. I don't have the map of this place, so I'm just gonna die. I don't really know if the other guy is on the ceiling, but I don't want to find out. Should be over here then. Has OBS disconnected recently? I don't think it has. So that is good. Look at them water. I haven't really looked at the water textures over here. Looks fairly well done, actually. This is indeed some water. Well, I mean, you know, those are the kind of details that you wouldn't often just, you know, notice if you're doing a casual playthrough. Although some people do. There we go. I could technically... It's unlocked, there we go. Miss me with that. Uh-oh. Miss me with that. They eventually have to go down if you are in a place in which... If you're in a place in which there's no... There's an interruption of the ceiling, eh? Hello, eh? Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. I may have to use my shotgun. And now I can use my other things. It's really powerful, especially against living things, right? Ow. One more and I'm dead. There we go. Hopefully it is the one that was on the ceiling. I didn't hear the other one drop, but I don't hear any. I do not hear any kind of movement. So I was going the wrong way anyway. Was this the place in which I came from? Yes, I just gotta follow the other road to safety and hopefully not death. Although the line between one and the other is actually like pretty slim. Look at this guy. So from here on, I just gotta go up the ladder. Well, wait, hold on. Is this the place in which I came from? I believe it is. Oopsie, eh? Haha, nice try. Hee hee hee, eh? Hee 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 hee. I hear another one going over here. No, it was just the other one. So here we are. Now, one thing that I gotta remember is where exactly the guys spawn. Excuse me. Nope. No nibble. They wanted to try and nibble my ankle, but that didn't work. Too spooky. I don't see anything. I don't see anything. Uh-oh. The guy will have to go down, and I'm doing fairly well. I swear eventually they go down. Well, as long as he loses interest in me, I'm fairly fine. So that takes me the long way. I believe there may be some stuff that I may be missing. I just want to grab whatever I can. You never know when things are going to be useful. And I believe he actually went down. Bad timing. Ow. Yeah, whatever was in here is not worth it. Okay, now this is personal. I know that I don't often get ticked off by this guy. There we go. I mean, they kinda, you know, they kinda begged for it. But 3 out of 10 is actually like pretty bad. So what was over here, you may ask? Nothing. So yeah, I risked my life for nothing, except for the betterment of society, which is the death of those animals. I don't even know if they are animals. I don't even know what they are trying to represent. But they represent something. They even despawned. But I don't know. It is true that every enemy in this game is a representation of a lesser spheres, like this guy. I just don't know exactly which one. I'm gonna miss. For example, the reptiles. I don't know. I mean, it may be just a combination of every reptile in the world. Which, if that's the case, then that's actually quite funny. I need the key, so I just gotta go here. It is funny how the ostriches look. I don't know. They look kind of cute when they are walking around, and they're like weak, you know. And here we go. I gotta remember the path for whenever I come back, because I'm gonna get ambushed real soon. This place. I could grab or I could just take the right path, which is actually my left path right now. There's nothing else. I gotta remember the path. Ooh, spooky. Sewer exit here. I love the pose that they do. They're like, wow, we're here. Excuse me. Ow. How am I doing, huh? Not too bad, but also not too good. I'm gonna take this path. I believe it is the one. I do not remember. Well, somehow we're still alive. That in itself is a good thing, I think. That's not a bad anyway. And just like that, we're out of the sewers. Out of the sewers. Yippee! We're gonna go back here, as you guys may know. But, you know, it is those kind of things that are really funny. Oh man, dried fruits are the best. Well, maybe not the best fruits, but you know, you still gotta get your hydration. What else? What else? What else? Another missable thing, that you can miss, is the map of this place. It's right here. And I know what you guys may say. Yo, how did you take the entire map? There was a pamphlet over here. Now here is where the Kaufman side story takes place. Let's go save Kaufman so that he doesn't cough, man. Am I near the bar? I am near the bar. I am not right where the bar is, but I gotta be near the bar. Not yet. Get it down. Somehow it isn't this place. I mean, it is the place, but it is not the entrance, quote unquote. I'm in a completely different place in which I should be at which I should be, of which I should be. I don't know. English. I'm in Burger Town or whatever. If that's the case, then the bar should be close by. I mean, here's a car, and this bar is this way. Wow, it's a dog. The dog, the dog. I'm going in a completely different place now. I'm just waiting for the dogs to tire themselves out. They eventually do. In fact, they just did. Poor little things. Some of them actually follow you all the way to the ends of the world. Oh man, is this the bar? Or is this not the bar? There we go. This should be the bar. Right? I'm confused. I mean, take into consideration that this is not a part of the game in which you are a lot in. But you know. Wow, so the dog. Oh, and his bar, where are you? I hear it close by. Am I or am I not blind? Well, I mean, I technically am just not. This is not the place. Okay, hold on. Something weird is going on, man. Ah, wow. Oh, I got clipped to the other part of the place. That is actually quite lovely. It gives you an advantage, a tactical advantage. Here we go. I hope my aim is steady.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I guess so. But I'm beat. I thought I was a goner there. So how'd it go? Did you find a
Goner
way
with just
out?
1-0, eh?
No, not yet. How about you?
Zip. But it's too soon to give up. This craziness can't go on forever. A military rescue squad should be here any time now.
You
If
say
they
so.
come through the town, we're home free.
I hope so.
I better get going. This isn't the time to stand around flapping our gums.
Do you know a girl called Alessa?
No.
Very direct, very sus. So what can we get here? Kaufman must have dropped this. Looks like it's full of stuff. Kaufman key. And a receipt. With a number. And the number has the number, and the receipt has this number. 0473. It is very convenient that people back in the day used to actually write down stuff. So is the basis of social engineering. Okay, from here on, I think we need to go to... where? Actually, do not remember exactly where. The garage, maybe? Okay, hold on. No, we gotta go to the motel, I believe. The inn. Yeah, let's go there. There's bound to be something cool. Ow! I hope this... There we go. That was a bit of a surprise. Welcome to America. Eh? Okay, we're really close by to the hotel. I like to keep this, well, I mean, the last section of the game isn't too terribly bad, or too terribly long. I don't know. How long have I been streaming? Can you guys tell me? It shouldn't be terribly long. Okay, if I do this, if I go here, the thing should be nearby. I heard a sound, and I don't even know if that came from the game or if it came from outside. That's how spooky this game can be sometimes. No, it came from the game. There's sounds that I don't remember ever hearing. Isn't that spooky? I love it. I believe it is. Sometimes. All the time. Okay, so the entrance should be close by. What was it? It was 0473. Oh, 47. 047. Is it not all? I have the chat over here, so no, it should be 0473, right? No, I may be mistaking one thing from another. Because we went to Annie's bar, right? Went to Annie's bar. Maybe we gotta go to the Indian runner. Yeah, I believe that's the next thing that we gotta do. Silly billy me, silly billy me. Okay, to the Indian runner we go. Wait, were we in the Indian runner just now? Or was just the Annie's bar? I believe it was Annie's bar. I don't know. We were somewhere. Let's see. The Indian runner should be right here. There's nothing of use in here. I'm glad that the guy doesn't just 04 7. The guy just doesn't attack you if you are if you're busy with a puzzle. So nice of him. There are some rifle shells. I know that I can push this somehow. Well, not so much push, but pull. Yippee! Safe key. 3 loaves of bread, 2 cartons of milk, 2 dozen eggs. Delivered to backdoor daily. Backdoor daily. 8 a.m. Rear entrance code 0886. Norman Young. It's locked. You can get the key to this thing. It just doesn't do anything. It is just exposition. Exposition. He came by. I handed over the package that the woman left here. September 12th. He showed up at Norman's too. Don't want to be involved with the likes of them anymore, but I'm getting creeped out even more than before. Thought of leaving town, but I'm afraid of what will happen if I do. I wonder if I can use a key manually. Yeah, there we go. And as I said, it is just exposition. There's nothing bad about it. Or actually beneficial. What is this, drugs? It seems to be a... Let's check it out again. Okay, now that I have the code and the thing, look everybody, it's FedEx. Why not set FedEx? Well, I mean, that would be like 10 nights instead, because it is an X. At Roman numerals, people often say, it do be like that. Well, let's try to hopefully not die. Where's my chat again? We need to keep the overlay consistent. No, you cannot see me. Okay, now we need to go to the inn in order to be in with the people, the village people. I have not really listened to more of the village people's songs. I've only listened to YMCA and In the Navy. In the Navy. I know that back in the day, people used to have a lot of, you know, bad opinions about you know, the village people. But I'm glad that, you know, over time people have changed their ways. Ow! I was unlocking my phone. That didn't do too much damage, thankfully. 0886, I believe. Funny thing is, I can actually like go in here. I could, however, go the other way, but I don't know if I need to be here first or the rear entrance first. Coffin key. There we go. And to push. Oh, I need a magnet. Some healing. I'm glad that there's not a body in the bathtub, although you never know what you may find. As far as I am concerned, these are the same apartments in which eventually Heather and James go to. Although the layout of the town sometimes changes, it is fairly consistent sometimes, but sometimes it definitely changes for better or for worse. Oh, it isn't here. It is in the other places. Okay, so the noises that I was hearing was outside of the game, and I was like, why do I hear like, you know, voices in my head? Oh, well, that is cheap. No, I am cheap. That cheap from Chip and Dale. I didn't actually like see the movie of Chip and Dale. Also, why was a magnet with a cord already attached, you know, here? Isn't that a little bit like suspicious? Let me get whatever I can get, and then I will go to the Kaufman thing and get the key to the thing. September, I don't know. Took package, told to sit on it for a while. Don't want to get involved, but can't disobey. He's probably linked to the death of the mayor and the others. You think so, eh? Well, well, well. Wasn't that a surprise? Eh? There's a guest register, nothing special written on it. What? Did you guys see that? Eh? I'm gonna go here and then. Isn't that a fabulous entrance? Fabulous, yeah. Entrance. There we go. Let me get the key, and then we can get scolded by our actions or the lack of thinking of them, as it often happens. Here we go. Beep 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 beep. Sound confirmation. Here we go. You guys ready for some scolding? Actually, now that I mention it, not so sure if it has never happened to me, but you know, and you never know when there's gonna be a point in the game in which the game's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna freeze now, because I'm being displayed in 16:9, or something like that. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. An old motorcycle. It does wipe out in this thing. Here we go. Small glass vial wrapped in a plastic bag. What's this? It's like the busted vial I found in the director's office at the hospital. Oh, here we go.
Give me that.
What is this?
None of your
That's none of
business,
your
was it?
business.
Okay.
Instead of messing with that, how about coming up with a way to get out of here? You shouldn't be hanging around here goofing off. What do you think you're doing? You want to get yourself killed? Get out of here.
Okay, take it easy.
Unless you want to die, keep your mind on business. Got it?
There's one. Jeez, what a gap. Okay, funny thing is, in the demo of Silent Hill, these lines right here are voiced. There are voice lines recorded for that inner monologue, but for some reason they are not in the final release. It would have been cool if the modder, the Roocker666, also implemented them. But I believe that may not be easy, first of all, or like at least not too easy to do, and that may mess a little bit with the checksum of the whole game. Because funnily enough, you can actually like get retro achievements with this mod. I don't know if the checksum of this mod is like whitelisted in retro achievements. But if it isn't, then it is interesting if it doesn't modify the checksum at all. Which I can think of some ways that in which that may be a reality, but you never know. Okay, now that I fulfilled the thingy, we gotta go to the port and hopefully not die. I'm miserable. Yo, this is the wrong place. I'm missing it. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. I gotta check constantly if I'm going the right way. I'm going the wrong way. It is down here. Hey guys, Olympus is the other way. It should be straight from here. I'm just gonna keep the lantern off, just because I'm I'm a secret agent of the night. I live among the creatures of the night. And so on goes the song, I think. Spooky. It's a straight shot from here. That's the line of no return, everybody. And off we go. Should we have gone that way, Kaufman would have been dead.
What's this? Oh. Oh.
Ooh. Not again. This time it feels different. Rather than shifting from reality to a nightmare. This is more like reality becoming a nightmare. This is more like reality becoming a nightmare. I don't like this feeling. Like something bad will happen. Wow, something terrible is going on. I wonder what that may be. I think we just can go straight from here. I feel like, I don't know. Actually, may be wrong. I'm just gonna go in a straight line and hope for the best. Hope for the best. And once I'm past the like 2 blocks, I believe, I can go left and then go where the boat is. Also, those drops, those water droplets are behaving kind of funny. This way. There's bound to be some dogs over here. So I gotta hug them. Left. And watch out for the things. And by the things, I mean the creatures. You know, I don't mean to disrespect them, but you know what I mean. Excuse me, dog. Oh, the dog is coming with me. It seems like. There we go. And here we are at the boat.
Cybil.
That's me, eh? That's you,
Harry,
How did you get back here?
I followed the sewer. Were you the one who cut the fence?
Yeah. I'm glad you made it. I was worried about you.
You were worried? Where did you disappear to? Never mind. I want to know what's going on here. What is with this town?
This may sound really off the wall, but listen to me. You've got to believe me. I haven't gone crazy and I'm not fooling around. At first, I thought I was losing my mind. But now I know I'm not. It's not me. This whole town.
Like, she can see whatever we're seeing,
by
right?
the other world. By a world of someone's nightmarish delusions come to life. Little by little, the invasion is spreading, trying to swallow up everything in darkness. I think I'm finally beginning to understand what that lady was talking about.
What lady? She can
Harry,
say.
hold on a minute. I don't get it.
Look, I don't understand it all myself. I guess I can't explain it.
Well, what's making this happen?
I don't know that either, but I do know Cheryl is there.
There?
Under
Where is this
whoever
there?
created this darkness. Cheryl is somewhere and she needs my help.
Harry, this whole thing's been a major blow to you. You need to rest.
Cybil.
Is she not seeing the same things we're seeing?
The demon is awakening,
That one.
spreading those wings.
Dahlia Gillespie.
Was it not as I said? I see it all now. Yes, everything. Hungry for sacrifice, the demon will swallow up the land. I knew this day would come. And
So she
now
proclaims.
the task is almost finished. There's only 2 left. To seal this town to the abyss, the mark of Samael. When it is completed, all is lost. Even in daytime, darkness will cover the sun. The dead will walk and martyrs will burn in the fires of hell. Everyone will die.
So what am I supposed to do? I've got to save Cheryl.
I actually thought it was Cybil actually
It is
gonna,
Cybil.
you know, I thought she was
Stop
gonna
the
slap
demon.
her.
The demon taking that child's form. Stop it before your daughter becomes a sacrifice. Before it is too late. Stop it! Stop it!
What do I do?
Go to the lighthouse on the lake and to the center of the amusement park. Make haste. You are the only hope.
Look, Harry, I really don't get what's going on. But if there's a chance we can save your daughter, I'm in. I'll check out the amusement park.
She's really right and die.
You go
like
to the
that.
lighthouse.
Cybil the goat. Cybil the.
Cybil, thanks.
You can only trust a real one, eh?
You will need to use it.
Use what?
The flowers. Only with that
The flower?
can you stop it.
What about Cybil?
And she went away. Once more, as it is always like that. Fascinating, eh? Well, this being the case, I think this is a nice place to rest and, you know, continue on in another occasion. Well, I'm glad that I'm getting more use out of my eyes and I'm getting more accustomed to seeing things. So everything is actually like looking pretty good, eh? At least, you know, in paper. Eh? I mean, I see things clearer now after my surgery. So you know, I like that. You know, we can still you know, do these streams and everything. So yep. Well, I think I'm gonna be leaving it here, guys. I know that, you know, Silent Hill is not too terribly long, but you know, 3 streams of Silent Hill, consecutive streams, is actually quite lovely. Eh? And I like to not savior. How do you pronounce that? Sabor. Sabor. Hold on. Eh? How do you say that in English? Savor. Yeah, I like to savor my Silent Hill. Eh? Because, you know, it often be like that. Eh? So if that's okay with you guys, I think I'm gonna be leaving it here so that everybody can rest and be cool with it. And yeah, I'm glad that, you know, I decided to play this mod, and it is quite cozy. You know, now that I'm getting my sight back from my surgery, playing a game that I know is definitely lovely. So if that's okay, guys, I think I'm gonna be leaving it here. I hope that you guys will have a nice rest of your Sunday. And thank you so much for being here. But don't go yet. Let me see who is live. Let me see who is live right now. Who can we raid in order to, like, you know, pass down the fun and you know, have a lovely time. Huh? Oh, it's I believe it is oh brother, there's 2 stream anniversaries going on. Eh? There's a lot of stream anniversaries. Let's raid Mars Cakes. It is her stream anniversary, and you know, I know that you guys love survival horror games. So let us raid Mars Cakes so that we can wish her a happy stream anniversary. So let's see, raid. Let me copy and paste her username. There we go. That should suffice. I believe it. I'm actually not so sure. Eh? That should be it. There we go. Let us raid Mars Cakes so that we can have a lovely time, man. And even more so now that I'm playing Silent Hill 1, because I know that one of her favorite games is Silent Hill 1 as well. Eh? So let's go wish Mars Cakes a happy stream anniversary. So there we go. Have a lovely day, everybody. Have a lovely one. Let me save again just in case. There we go. Both there. There we go. Have a lovely day, everybody. Twitch.tv/Kongon_Dongan. Those are my links. So have a lovely one, everybody. Tip of the day is remember to disinfect or disinfect? Yeah, disinfect your shoes. You don't want them smelling bad. So there we go. Have a lovely day, everybody. And say hello to Mars Cakes. Wish her a happy stream anniversary. Bye-bye.